You need to be locked up! Away from decent, normal people!
Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst cartoons ever. Number 10, The Nutshack. If you saw the trend and ever wondered whether or not the show was better than its annoying theme song, we're here to tell you, it wasn't. Critics took issue with the show's second-rate animation style and offensive humor.
Well, you hit that Bob Marley, right?
Flim flam Marley gone, icky dicky spruce caca.
Although the Nutshack attempted to throw out edgy jokes at a mile a minute, most of them didn't land. Clunky writing and lazy stereotypes prevented audiences from wanting to see any of it. Number 9, Father of the Pride. The series follows a pack of lions who work for Siegfried and Roy while making lame jokes. While the animation style made the show look like a kid's film, the content was firmly for adults. If you could somehow get past that bizarre combination, the low stakes and unfunny gags would make you want to click away.
17 years.
Wow, that is an achievement, especially in show business.
Number 8, PopeTown.
Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. You know, you kids in the wheelchairs, you got a lot of heart.
During the series, we follow a priest who is responsible for taking care of a childish pope. Outside of its controversial portrayal of a real figure, the series was full of annoyingly selfish and dim-witted characters. The show's tendency to make light of real-life issues with pitch-black humor didn't help either. Although the series eventually aired, it was banned in several areas. One network even had to pay a fine for showing it. Number 7, Darkstalkers. The series made its first major misstep when it made a game geared for adults into a kids series. Its 13-episode run offered few redeeming qualities. Not only was the animation stiff and ugly, but the terrible dialogue made it hard to sit through. And fans were also forced to follow a one-dimensional character created just for the show instead of one of their favorite fighters.
Yes, evil, my favorite subject.
Oh, not that you know anything about it.
I know more about evil.
Number 6, the Saki Chooks. The Cartoon Network series is about a trio of chickens who regularly use their kung fu fighting skills to defeat their arch nemesis, Dr. Wasabi. They look like weird, blobby aliens at best. Their distinguishing characteristics and voices also lean heavily on cheap stereotypes.
Nice place. A one-stop shop for all the voodoo that you do.
Outside of the show's bad writing, parents complain about its non-stop depictions of violence. The chicken show was constantly roasted by everyone for a season before it finally faded into obscurity. Number 5, the Powerpuff Girls. Although the original voice cast for the main trio could have been looped into the new Powerpuff Girls show, the production team didn't bring any of them aboard. The show might have escaped the backlash from this controversy if it had managed to be a fresh take on the original. But it was markedly worse than its predecessor at every turn. Its cheap-looking animation, poor writing, and forced pop culture references all made fans hate it more.
You're a princess, that's clear enough.
But a princess is better when she's tough.
Explosion! You've got to be a superhero!
Number 4, the high fructose adventures of the annoying orange. After the annoying orange spent years tormenting fruits, vegetables, and YouTube viewers with his bad puns and crass sense of humor, Cartoon Network decided to bring him to their network. The series featured a surprising number of celebrity guest stars, including Matt Bomer, Mark Hamill, and Weird Al. But even star power couldn't save this doomed concept from itself. The main character's voice and personality are just as annoying on TV as they were in his viral videos.
Is that Guy Liner?
Maybe, but it doesn't matter. I'm breaking up the band.
Number 3, Alan Gregory.
And thanks, Jeremy.
You're welcome.
For screwing up my entire life. You didn't let me finish. Please don't ever interrupt me again.
Well, that went well.
The series begins when the intelligent and mean title character is suddenly forced to attend a public elementary school. Alan immediately talks down to every teacher and all of his peers when he arrives. And to make matters more uncomfortable, he develops a huge and very inappropriate crush on his principal. The comedy is also either too cringeworthy or mean-spirited to work from moment to moment. Number 2, Ren and Stimpy's Adult Party Cartoon. Ren and Stimpy's Adult Party Cartoon tried to be grosser and more mature than the original. Although it definitely succeeded, the new series lost all of the original's charm. In every episode, viewers would be subjected to disgusting imagery and detestable characters. The in-your-face adult humor and extreme levels of violence present in each story appealed to no one. Even original Stimpy actor Billy West didn't return for the series because it didn't sound funny. Number 1, The Problem Solvers. The narrative takes place in a blindingly, brightly colored world full of terribly drawn characters. They star in a show full of surreal plots and a unique and unfunny brand of anti-humor. It takes all the brain power and willpower you have just to figure out what is going on in each episode. While Cartoon Network was supposed to air 26 episodes, it gave up after the 18th installment.
Cause she's gonna stand on stage and jungle pies, which will make us sound more like rap mixed with techno.
That doesn't make any sense.